Hi, my name is Travis Studdard, a veterans disability attorney with Perkins Law Firm. Today I want to talk to you about 3 things that you have to prove in order to have a successful PTSD or post-traumatic stress disorder claim for VA benefits. The law is set out in the Code of Federal Regulations in section 3.304F. And that's not really important for you to know, but there's 3 things that you must know in order to win your claim. First off, you must have a diagnosis of PTSD from a qualified doctor. Generally, that is going to be a psychiatrist or a psychologist, although it could be someone else, such as a licensed clinical social worker or a general practitioner or family doctor. However, again, it's going to be better if they're actually specializing in the treatment of mental health disorders. So you have to have that diagnosis, and the law says that that diagnosis must be based on the criteria in what we call the DSM-5. Now, DSM-5 is a publication put out by the American Psychiatric Association, and the long name of it is the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual for Mental Disorders. Now that's a mouthful to say, but basically that is, again, a book that has all sorts of different mental health conditions, including post-traumatic stress disorder. And now there's edition 5, which is DSM-5. And that's the most current edition and the one that VA law says that the health professional is to use in diagnosing your condition. So, number 1, diagnosis. Number 2, you have to have evidence of what's known as an end service stressor. Essentially, that's a traumatic event that happened to you in service that you're claiming caused your post-traumatic stress disorder. That can be something that happened in combat. It can be a personal assault. It can be fear of hostile military activity or terrorist activity, even though it doesn't actually result in physical harm to you. Or it can be any number of other things as well. Generally, you're going to have some supporting evidence to prove what you say happened actually happened. So that's requirement number 2. Finally, number 3, you've got to have a link between your diagnosis and that in-service stressor. Now, this is where most claims fail. Most veterans get diagnosed with PTSD and then file their application. They have a clearly stressful event in service, and they know in their mind that's what caused their PTSD. But you are likely to lose your claim if you don't have a link or nexus opinion from a mental health professional. It has to be medical evidence according to the law. And if it's not a medical opinion, then the VA is not going to grant your claim. So to recap, you got to have a diagnosis of PTSD. You have to have in-service stressors, and then most importantly, you have to have a link tying the diagnosis to the in-service event. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, give us a thumbs up on our YouTube page. Also, you can subscribe to get notified of future videos by subscribing on our YouTube page at Perkins Law Firm. You can also check out our website, winyourvetclaim.com, where we have other helpful articles and links. And you can get a free consultation with us through that site, or you can give us a call at 770-214-8885. Thank you for watching.